last fall I started this project to put new tires on my John Deere 455. These tires are bar tread tires because I needed the extra traction, and I knew I also needed extra weight on the tires because after we moved in, I took a small ride just around the property, and there were several spots where the tractor would sit and spin and I'd have to lock the rear diff. So seeing that larger tractors have their rear tires filled with fluid, I thought I would try my hand at filling my rear tires with fluid. I didn't want to spend a lot of money. I looked online, looked on YouTube, watched a lot of videos, read a lot of forums about what other people have done, and yes, I know that I could take it to a shop and just let them do it for X amount of dollars, but I wanted to try to do this at home. I've got my wheels painted. It's now warm enough that I can paint, so they're painted. I've got new tubes in there so the wheels don't rust at all. So I am now in the process of putting fluid in, and I wanted to show you the way I'm doing it so that hopefully I can help some other people who might be in the same situation. So Harbor Freight has this pump. It's a submersible fountain pump. It's the smallest one they had, only cost $9. The flow, as you can see, is 158 gallons per hour. I don't need anything like that. It's got 3.5 foot of lift. I don't really need the lift for vertical. I'm kind of going horizontal here. Let me show you my situation. So what I've got is the pump submersed in the windshield washer fluid. I've got, just for my convenience, outlet on a switch. I turn it on, the pump will prime, hopefully, and then it will start going down. As you can see, it's not the fastest thing. This pump is on its maximum setting. So there it goes. It's starting. The pump is primed and it's actually moving. So what I'll do is I'll pump about half of this, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm working on the 5th gallon in this tire right now. So I'll run through just one cycle just so you can kind of see how this is going. And this is going a little bit slower because it's getting this full. Not near as much air, but you know, the others weren't going very much faster. Alright, and I'll go ahead and kill the power. And it'll refill, and it will purge the air. And if that's not enough air purge, I can pull it up. But that's really about all it needed. And then I'll just turn it back on. And it'll do the same thing. Hopefully that can help a few of you out there. I've got a total of $9 in there. I already had the fuel hose. And that's all it is, just some fuel hose hooked up to it, just stuck on the valve stem. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment and I will answer it. But for $9, I can fill these things up here, and if I ever have to work on them, hopefully the pump will last all the way through this, and I can actually have it if I have to do this again. But for $9, this is, you know, not bad at all. $9 and all this windshield washer fluid. So enjoy.